It's top 20 time. This is my top 20 movies of 2018. My name is Luke, and this is Lukewarm Reviews. Like I said in my last video, there's a bunch of stuff I still haven't seen that I want to, but if I don't give myself a deadline, I'm never gonna make this video. So here it goes. I still haven't seen If Beale Street Could Talk. I still haven't seen Burning. There's a number of other movies that I want to see, but I gotta do it for you, for the people, you know? Also, this is gonna be spoiler free, so share without worry, without fretting. And let's take a trip down memory lane for 2018. Number 20, Halloween. This was a cool movie. I never made a review of this one because I saw it like too late. I saw it months after it came out. But I did a cool thing where I had never seen Halloween, the original one, and so I watched these two on the same night, one right after another, and it was really fun. I think the new one is just the right amount of has just the right amount of references to the original one. It's not ham-fisted, but there's enough that, you know, make you go like, like it did the other one. And it's cool. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is good. I think there are some nice scary moments, some pretty hardcore stuff, and I enjoyed it a lot. Halloween. Number 19 goes to Annihilation. Everybody forgot about this movie. This movie was rock and roll. I'm so mad that it didn't get nominated for Best Visual Effects because it looks gorgeous. It's really well acted, really cool sound as well. I have a video on this really cool movie, Annihilation. Number 18, Outlaw King. The only thing that people seem to care about in this movie is Chris Pine's penis. But I thought it was so much more than that. I thought the battle scenes were so good, so well choreographed and well shot. It felt so urgent and immediate, and it's just great. It's a really good period piece, but also I'm a huge nerd for stuff like this, so maybe don't take my word for it. Number 17, First Reformed. A really cool, nuanced takedown of toxic masculinity. Really kind of twisted and also wacky and funny and really absurd at times. Cool movie. First Reformed. Number 16 is Mid-90s. I thought people didn't give this enough credit, I'll be honest. I think that the cast works really well together. I think it's very authentic, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I feel like when it came out, people just kind of like shrugged about it, but I thought it was super cool. Mid-90s. Go watch my video for more. That's for all of these, like, go watch my video if you want to hear more about why I like this movie. Number 15, The Incredibles 2. I had such a good time watching this movie because I saw it in the theaters with like a bunch of other people my age, and it was worth the wait. I think it's really funny and really good. One of the best theater experiences that I had all year was The Incredibles 2. It's really cool. Number 14 is The Old Man and the Gun. This is the most relaxing heist movie I've ever seen in my life. I love David Lowery's style. The performances are all knockouts. Just a really cool, really, really nice film. Number 13 is Suspiria. So I made a review of this one. Like, I shot a video and everything, and I was gonna edit it and put it up, but it was terrible because I don't know how to talk about this movie. I think a lot of it kind of went over my head, especially the political stuff, but I still just found it really entertaining. It's a little bit long, but the whole time I was just like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And it's wacky, and it's fun, and it's good. Number 12, Mandy. This is another kind of zany horror film. A revenge story that is really well motivated, really well acted, and has some really cool shit that I've never seen anyone do with a camera before. Some very cool cinematography. And Nicolas Cage. Number 11 is 8th Grade. I don't really care too much about the Oscars, but I think it's ridiculous that this didn't get nominated for Best Original Screenplay. The script is amazing, and I can't wait to see more from Bo Burnham. This movie was really cool. Also, one of my favorite endings of the year. I think a really nice ending in this film. Number 10, The Sisters Brothers. This is the last one that I saw. I just watched this like 3 or 4 days ago. I probably won't do a whole video about it, so I'll just briefly mention this film is successful in several different things. It is really charming and has some beautiful cinematography, some beautiful scenery in some parts. Also has some really funny and witty scenes with really punchy dialogue, and also has some scenes that are really, really heartbreaking and touching. And it's kind of amazing that it accomplishes all of these things in equal measure. It's very unique, it's very beautiful, and it's very well acted. And I love Westerns. So again, maybe don't take my word for it unless you love Westerns. But no, go watch Sisters Brothers. It's sweet. Number 9, Thoroughbreds. This was another early one from early last year. Really twisted, really rock and roll, good performances. I still listen to this soundtrack sometimes. R.I.P. Anton Yelchin, a legend, one of my favorites. Thoroughbreds. Number 8 is Shoplifters. A lot of people are talking about this movie. It's amazing. It's very nuanced. It talks about family, and it talks about class, and it talks about so many things, but it's all packaged in this structure that is, and a style that is very relaxing and very serene. Quite a nice experience. Beautiful acting. Shoplifters. Number 7 goes to Blind Spotting. This is another one that I felt was really underrated. This movie is so sick. The script is incredible, very topical, obviously, very smart and poignant, and if he digs, gives a absolute knockout performance, my favorite performance by a lead actor of the year, and some moments that are real gut punches that have stuck with me, that are like burned in my my brain. Blind Spotting. Go see it. Number 6 is The Favorite. This one, I'm very glad is getting all the attention that it is. It deserves it. It's so dope. It's such a unique take on the period piece. The design and the cinematography are just a little bit off kilter. Very cool, like the fisheye lenses and everything, and the acting is good. Also, another really cool ending. I liked the ending of this movie. The Favorite. Just a cool story about how people weaponize sex and how that doesn't always work like you want it to. Number 5. Here we are, getting into the top 5. I love this top 5. This is it's varied, and these are all incredible films. Number 5 is Hereditary. One of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Some of the best acting in a horror film that I've ever seen. Toni Collette and Alex Wolff are bananas. They're so good. And this is one that I've watched. This is probably the movie from this year that I've watched the most already. I think I've seen it 3 times. It's just like you watch it and you're like, we gotta show, you know, this person, and then like, oh, we gotta watch it with everybody. We gotta watch it with friends. It's just fun. It's just wildly entertaining and really cool. Number 4 goes to Cold War. This was one that I wasn't necessarily expecting to love as much as I did, but I really did. It reminds me so much of what it is to be in love, and that sometimes it doesn't make sense, and sometimes it's really frustrating, and sometimes you just want to take the characters and just shake them by the shoulders and just say, just be happy, just be in love and love each other. But the world won't let them, and in a lot of ways they won't let themselves. And it's gorgeous. Beautiful acting, beautiful movie. Number 3 is Roma. What can I say about this movie that hasn't already been said? Once again, I'm really happy about all the attention this film is getting. It deserves it. I think this is Cuarón's masterpiece. It's so intimate. It's one of the most intimate films I've seen in years. The access that we have to the lead character is stunning. It's and the black and white cinematography. Oh my God, this is another one where there are just some images and some pictures, some specific scenes that really, really have stuck with me. It's a beautiful film. Roma. Number 2. These top 2 were difficult to choose between, but my number 2 is Disobedience. This was sitting at number 1 for like almost the entire year. This is an amazing movie. I have a review, I have a video review of this that I think I did really well. I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I think I said what works about this film really well in that review, so go watch it. But the acting is gorgeous. The script is gorgeous. I don't know what to say that doesn't like spoil it. It is empowering and uplifting and very depressing and very elegant and also very dirty, all at the same time. All of these things, it's a gorgeous package and brilliant movie. Disobedience. And my number 1, this is a shock to me and will probably be to you if you know me well. My favorite movie that I saw in 2018 was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Straight up, this was the movie I liked the most. I had the most fun watching. I found to be the most unique. I found stuck with me better than anything else. It just blew me away. I have never had a viewing experience with a film like this one. I just loved it. The word I used, I think, in my review of it was, it made me so psyched. I'm psyched about this movie. That's it. That's my number 1. So, that's 2018. I'm not gonna do my my other video that like I did last year because I don't know. I don't want to. But yeah, that's my top 20 for 2018. That's it. We're cut. Moving on. Let me know what you guys think. Please feel free to comment. And what were your favorites of the year? Is there anything that you think I overrated? Is there anything that I underrated? Also, I'll include a link in the description to my entire list of every movie that I saw in 2018 ranked, because there's a bunch of other good to very good movies that I saw this year that didn't make it in the top 20, but you know, yeah. Subscribe for more, share this with your friends. Again, spoiler free. So thanks for a good year, guys. Moving on to 2019 now. We'll see you later. Call your mom today. Bye.